Hello, Zippo lovers. I wanted to share with you today my collection of the USS Damato. Okay, and these are just a sample of the hundreds and hundreds of Zippo lighters that I have in my collection here in Zippo world. And this one's from 1958. Now, it's helpful to have, if you don't have one, to request a guide from Zippo, because the Slims, up until 1965, had these dots. So in 1958, this had 4 on each side. So this is polished chrome, so I don't want to get it. See if you can see that. Take my word for it. I might be wrong. I'll have to look at that again. There might be just 3 on the other side, which would make it 1950. Well, it still would be 1958. Either way, yeah, 1958, you had 4 and 4, and then 4 and 3. This one's 4 and 3. Definitely 1958. Polished chrome. Turn this over for you. This lighter has never been fired. Look at that. It's never had fluid. It's never had a flame. 1958 USS Damato. This was a World War II destroyer built to hunt down the enemy, escort after World War II. It was pretty much post-World War II. But it did go to Vietnam. 1967, USS Damato was in Vietnam, and Operation Sea Dragon, the Battle of Dong Hoi, but more about that later. So a couple things that if you don't already have them, a brochure from Zippo explaining the warranty. They're guaranteed for life. Little card that you can stick in your wallet. If you're going to garage sales or you're talking to somebody about Zippos. On this side is from 1960 moving forward. Like I said, the Slims are on the back side. A lot of information just on this laminated card. I also use a lot of guides. This was an interesting thing that I saw on the internet that tells you all the terms. So when if you're sending in a lighter for repair to Zippo, this is actually the front of a Zippo lighter, but it gives you all the terms if you're sending one in for repair. And then this bottom guide I found pretty helpful. So it makes it easier to identify the lighters. Let's see what we've got on the other side. Nothing on the other side. And then for the inserts, to make sure the insert matches up, So they did different things at different times with the inserts from all the way from 1932 down to present day, 1986. So they made changes, little changes. And one of the reasons is for that is there's so many identifying marks, whether it's on the bottom of the lighter, the way, how many holes, and the insert, and so because they don't want to be copied. You don't want to fake Zippo. Here's another interesting guide that I found on the Passionate Wick. And the Passionate Wick has quite a collection. So here's 1976 through 88 actual photographs of the bottom of Zippo lighters. Makes it even easier to identify the lighter that you have. This is from 1933. to 1975, and then from 1988, 1992. So the newer lighters that are coming out today, they actually have the year stamped on the bottom. If it says 04 off to the right, it's from 2004. So getting back to my USS Damato collection, here's that one from 1958. It's a slim, polished chrome. Now, since this lighter's never been fired, and the USS Damato has quite a history in Vietnam, being fired upon from the Viet Cong in North Vietnam and actually taking 2 direct hits. So it's quite a famous ship, and I found that this is just one of the Zippo lighters I'd like to collect. Here we go, 1972, another slim. Oh, getting back to this, I value this lighter between $500 and $600. That's how rare it is, being new, polished chrome, and the year. Now we move up to 1972, and in 72, post-Vietnam, the Damato was going through some changes. She was actually slated to have some repairs in the dry dock, and then eventually was decommissioned in the late 70s. So 73, we got another. Oh, let's check the back of this one here. Yep. Okay. Want to show you. Oh. Okay. These are all working lighters in good condition with the original inserts. 1977. So, and then here's my favorite. 1978. Now this one had to be sent off to Zippo for repair because the lid, that's what they call the lid, was damaged. So beyond repair. So I sent it to Zippo. They matched it pretty good. I mean, it does have it's brushed chrome. You can see polished chrome on the sides. But they put an all new insert in, sealed it, and a brand new lid. But from 1978, this is one of the last years that a lighter was made for the USS Damato, because this was right around the time that it was decommissioned. So, but I do have the original. Zippo sent me back the original insert from 1978, so I keep that in my collection. Okay, and so that's pretty much what I've got for today. I have lots of different categories of lighters, hundreds of lighters, some from the 1950s and 1940s. And so if you have any questions, please post them. We enjoy. Oh, I got to show you. Okay, I got to be, truth be told. Okay, here we go. I was on the USS Damato, true confession. Here's my lighter from 1967. I think it's dated 66 or 67. It's the original lighter that I carried in my pocket aboard the USS Damato while we were under fire in the Gulf of Tonkin. So I'll just throw that in there on this. This is the first video on Zippo World. So I thought you might find that interesting, but I like the history, and I'll show you how my collection, here are hundreds, and I do mean hundreds of Zippo lighters in all different years and categories, different companies, Zippo accessories, Everything's Zippo here. Zippo, Zippo, Zippo. What do we got here? This is from 1965. And these are all in excellent condition. If I was unable to repair them, I would send them to Zippo and they would repair them. So there you have it. So we'll be posting some more videos with different subject matter. We'll get 4 or 5 lighters together, show them to you. And if you're a Zippo collector, we love you. We love you. Keep those Zippos. Keep them safe. It's my little display stand there. So that's it from Zippo World today. You can subscribe to this channel. Could leave some comments. But if you're a Zippo lover, you know what I'm talking about.